on to the roadmap to our recognition, which was the topic for our discussion today. There are several things we are doing to finalize our recognition by our allies as we march towards our final takeover of our land. We are working closely with our international attorneys, lobbyists, and allies for recognition. As some of you were aware, we already have a couple of countries that have recognized the United States of Biafra during our declaration in Finland. We have more we've been talking with, and in the next couple of weeks or months, we will be having those declarations and those support from our allies. Our attorneys, like I said, are working closely with these different foreign bodies and local bodies, African bodies, and all that to ensure that we get the recognition we need.
Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I greet you according to your time zone. It's very important that you listen to our COS as she gives us account of her stewardship. For the first time in the history of mankind, a woman leads the struggle of freedom for her people to be independent. All we can do is to give her our utmost support. That is all we can do. And I can assure you that those places, those offices, those areas that men cannot penetrate, or it is hard for men to penetrate, or without which sums of money men cannot penetrate it, she is penetrating it as easy as ABC. We must recognize the power of a woman, and we have to support her. We have no choice. She is the queen mother of Biafra land. Whether you like her or not, you have no choice but to give her your utmost support. Is she doing the job? Is she capable? These are the questions, and the answer is yes. She is doing the job, not only talking, she's acting, and she's qualified, overly qualified to step in the shoes. Okay? As far as she keep on regarding and respecting our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the generalismo of the Biafra movement, we have no reason not to give her our utmost support.
Our attorneys, like I said, are working closely with these different foreign bodies and local bodies, African bodies, and all that to ensure that we get the recognition we need to start partnering and working closely with our allies. Protecting our people in homeland through self-defense. So while we are trying to work on the documentations, even though there are some people, some Biafrans in cabinet that have been trying to sabotage that process by hijacking our email and blocking, changing my password, changing the password of some innocent Biafrans that are putting documents together to submit to our allies. This guy called Asubike YJ or something, working closely with Ogen Kere, Bam Bam Bam, Sunny Aparawa and all that. This guy went and changed our password, my password, and I could not have access to some of the emails and some of the documents that I need to submit to our attorneys that have to continue working on our declaration documents and all that. Personally, I don't know why they are doing what they're doing, but thank God we have a secure server, and we were able to go inside and be able to pull some of those documents which we need, which we are forwarding to our international allies. But they purposely went in, that Azubike went in and blocked that my email, changed the password so that I should not be, I'll not be able to have access to those documents. But again, you know what? Let them continue doing what they're doing. About this struggle I know there, we're already in, and there's nothing any of them can do to sabotage this struggle, not why some of us are here. So I wish you luck as we can continue to do what you're doing. And on that note, I've told Biafrans anything Bitcoin, because it is this same guy that is managing the Biafra USBT coin. So the power that Obatobia gave these people, the little power, they are all misusing some of this power to work against this restoration. And we are going to be able to let you know that there's no way you can sabotage this. So we are taking care of our people, our angels are protecting our land. The angels that are working for our Prime Minister, for the United States of Biafra, they are busy protecting the integrity and the sovereignty of the United States of Biafra. Those are individuals you don't see online. Those are individuals that are focused on the task that our Prime Minister gave them. Those are the only people, the United States of Biafra, we continue to engage and we continue to work with them. Our military are not online military. They are not on social media gossiping. Any of them you see there, ignore those ones. They are not truly doing the assignment our Prime Minister gave them. That is why we're not going to pay any attention to them. Our defense is on top of everything. The Department of Defense of the United States of Biafra are coordinating and ensuring that our men, our angels that are protecting us, they get all the resources and support they need. And we will continue to do that. We will continue to file the necessary papers at different courts through our attorneys. We have Attorney Levy, we have Attorney Dabiri, we have our lobbies, the Moral Global with Elias. We have also our local attorneys in Finland doing different things, doing the assignment that Alberto Day has given them. And I'm in touch and communicating with all of them. We want a coordinated approach of information dissemination to countries with some basic languages from our attorneys to these countries. Again, our Ministry of Foreign Affairs are doing a great job already in the background, drafting all the necessary documents and letters to the different countries and different allies. And some of these documents are being reviewed by our international attorneys. And we thank God for that. Again, we thank Biafrans and allies home and abroad who have doubled up on their donations. So part of that roadmap is also to ensure that we increase our donation, because everything we are doing requires money. So we'll continue to do our fundraising as usual. This coming Saturday, we have our fundraising, the general one, and I know there are other groups that have already scheduled their private fundraisers, which they are going to be doing in support of this, in support of our country, and I thank all of them for what they're going to be doing. So I think the link for the fundraising is going to be out. Our finance department, headed by pharmacist Diane Eme, is going to be sending out any information needed for that fundraising coming up this Saturday. And I think it's around 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. Biafra time. Please, I encourage everyone to log into that fundraising and continue to donate, because we need all the money to do what we got to do. I'm very, very happy to report to Biafrans that our angels on ground are very, very happy. They are resolute, and they're doing what our Prime Minister have instructed them to do. Most of them, I've had meetings with them. They've said they're not going to get involved in any politics online or any administrative purpose, because that is not what our military is cut out for. So they are very, very happy. We don't see Obato-based men on social media. Our true heroes are safeguarding our territorial integrity, preventing the reintegrated terrorists from raping our women, burning our homes, killing our people. That is their assigned task, and they are getting the resources needed to do their jobs through the Biafra Defense Department and the Biafra Finance Department. Again, some of the individuals that are expelled from the United States of Biafra government, we encourage them to stay away from our angels on ground. They can go form their own unit, they can go do their own thing, but they need to stay away for their own safety, because angels on ground already know what is going on. Then they support only one government, headed by the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, of which I, Dr. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the one pioneering that country until our Prime Minister joins us. We're also using the diplomatic approach to reach out to countries that supported Biafra, not only in 1967 to 1970, and these countries never really withdraw their support, but also those supports are going to be renewed through our international allies, attorneys. We are an independent nation, and we are vowed to continue to defend our land and flush out all the elements of foreign invasion from from the Nigeria state or any incursion into our territory. It is our right to do so. We have no business with a country that continue to commit atrocities, disobey human rights laws, lock up innocent children for protesting against bad governance. Modern citizens who believe in a different religion or express themselves, such as Deborah, the lady that was stoned to death. And there was no justice today for Deborah. A government, a country, Nigeria, that suppresses the freedom of press. Murder innocent citizens due to their ideology. As they murder Biafrans in different places, Headbridge, Onisha, Okwama, Olu, Ezambo, Aba, and so on. These are the killings that the Nigerian government have continued to do. And that is why we've declared our state, the United States of Biafra. We have no business with Nigerian government and Nigerian people. All we are asking them is to remove all the foreign soldiers, all the foreign elements they have in Biafra territory. A country that sent terrorists in Nigerian military uniform to invade and desecrate our lands, burn our homes, commit genocide to our people, to our children, continue the marginalization, segregation, intimidation, harassment of our people, using our natural resources, our oil, to enrich themselves and continue to use that to kill us. This has already changed. The decision for the United States of Biafra to remove itself from Nigeria is a very, very powerful one, which any right-thinking individual will support, and we will continue to encourage and reach out to all our allies that support what we are doing. Nigeria is a country where its citizens leave the country in droves. They just live to have a better life for their children. A country where citizens do not have the right and power to choose who will be their leader during elections. Elections are conducted and ballot boxes are snatched. Voting cards are destroyed. Numbers change. And innocent citizens who witness the manipulations are killed by the government, who imposes their choice candidates using the courts and even the Supreme Court, as we all witnessed in Hope Uzodinma's case.